Hey guys, what up? It's your boy Aaron coming at you with a fresh new reaction video. That's it. We're finally here, you guys. We're reacting to Making a Sailor episode 6. Been through a lot in the past 5 videos, or at least the last 5 of these, because I know they haven't been back to back, but this is it. We're almost sailors, you guys. We're about to be going to battle stations, and we're going to see what the future endeavors hold for us, as well as our final PRT. So we're going to have a look inside that, as well as becoming sailors, and it's going to be a great video, the last of the series. I had a blast doing these. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more Sailor Reacts videos, and I'm going to try and find some pretty cool clips not a lot of other YouTubers have. I know some pretty creative places to find some of these things, so I'm going to try and find some rare stuff that no one else really touches on to just give you guys like better insight of boot camp and teach you guys some things like I did in the last video with the whole throwing a grenade type deal. So with that being said, let's kill it. Let's get straight into it. Episode 6. Let's get it. All right, so we didn't do anything like this really. We kind of all let's take a better look at this at the compartment really quick. So we all got on the tow line and we kind of like we developed teams. We did our own little trainings and things. I'm not allowed to say like what we did, but we did our own little trainings and whatnot. And we all kind of like lined up in like our little squads, and like they would like our chief gave us like introductions, and they'd be like Stringer, and then he did like a Spider-Man dance and the whole like it was hilarious. We all did our own little thing. I went out there and I was like, I can't remember what I did. I did something pretty funny. And my second RDC, she yelled at me. She's like, "How are you still here?" And I was like, "I don't know, petty officer." So I ran and sat down. It was great. Let's get into this. But yeah, this is fun fact for y'all. This was my rack right here. I was right here, and then my buddy Stringer moved over here because Lewis got injured, and then he moved somewhere else. I was by myself pretty much like the rest of boot camp. Like it sucked. I had no one to help me out with anything. And then people that were sick, they got put in these beds right here, which is horrible. This bed and then this bed the chief is blocking. So yeah, it was a blast, man. Everything is just, man, I miss it. I really do. It sounds crazy to say. I do miss it. There's a lot of good memories from boot camp. It's fun. Here we are, baby. Alright, they ruined it. One of the last times you're gonna wear these, that little recruit cap. The last time.
I can't hear you. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all take that same thing into this trip.
Let's get it.
You will now have 2 minutes to complete as many proper push-ups as you can. Are you ready?
Always ready.
Ready up?
That's pretty great.
Begin.
I feel great. I really do. Like all the hard work paid off.
It's a huge weight off my shoulders. I'm coming from battle stations.
Fun fact for y'all. The
All the hard work paid off.
one second. Our drill tape that we practice for graduation, because you practice for graduation not only like where you hold graduation, not exactly in that building, but another drill ceremony. But if you listen to that tape long enough, I'm sure your RDCs will play this over the speaker. But fun fact, if you listen to that tape long enough, you'll hear this division with him as the senior RDC. You'll hear them, senior RDC or whatever, petty officer first class Joseph Sperry. So you'll hear him, and then the rest of the RDCs in there. They're not all. They kind of make it look like it's one division. All the people you're following are actually in other divisions. So there's that.
It's a huge weight off my shoulders. I'm coming from battle stations. That's for sure. Battle stations about to get the best of me right now.
Take all of that work together as a team, execute the mission, and the next time I see you, you'll be sailors. Hoo-yah Navy.
Battle Stations is a crucible event. They go in as recruits and they come out sailors.
The most nerve-wracking part about going into Battle Station.
We went screaming out of our ship. We were like, other divisions were having to open up their hatches and look at us running by, and we're like, ah! Like, it was crazy. We were like, it was insane. We were all screaming. By the time we got outside here to the grinder, we all had no voices left. We were screaming so loud this night. We were all pumped.
Was knowing that if we don't pass Battle Stations, there is no way that you will graduate.
Hoo-yah, Battle Station! Hoo-yah, Battle Station! Hoo-yah, future sailors! Hoo-yah, future sailors! Division! All we do, 1, 2.
We get to battle stations around 8 o'clock at night.
All right, y'all are motivated. That's great. You need to maintain that motivation all throughout the night. Your time.
So, for a disclaimer, I've signed a page that goes in my file. Every sailor does. That as long as we're in the Navy, we're not allowed to disclose a lot of pretty much all of the events that you go through in battle stations. So, with that being said, I'm gonna try and just talk about like feelings and things like that, but I can't really tell you what goes on in battle stations. As far as what they're gonna show, I'm gonna let them show it. This is the Navy putting the information out there. You can go and you can look up other news channels and whatnot. They've given several news channels pretty much almost full access, and they went and did full reports on battle stations and what to expect, and they show you evolutions and things like that. That's fine. They didn't sign a document saying they swear to not talk about it, so I signed a document swearing to not talk about it basically until I die, so I'm not going to be able to talk about it a whole lot. So I just wanted to throw that out there. If it seems like I kind of just let it play, but I'll stop it here and there and give you guys some reactions and just talk about like what I felt as far as what they're showing, because if they're showing it, I'll kind of wiggle around it, but I'm not going to give specific information out as far as evolutions and things like that.
Right now, this is going to be nothing at 04, 05, 06.
Chief, Division 229, man, you're ready for Battle Station, Chief!
Very well. All right, so obviously they're already skipping out a few things. So there's one room you go into before this. So yeah, they obviously don't want to. I don't know if it's the people that are making these videos that are cutting it out, or because they were told to cut it out. I don't know. But with that being said, just right off the bat, coming into battle stations, they're already not showing you little simple things. So I'm gonna just be careful about what I talk about. I don't want to get myself in trouble or bring discredit upon the Navy or anything like that. So we'll handle this very delicately. But this is Battle Stations 21, the USS Strayer.
So Battle Stations is the final test before you can graduate boot camp. It is all night long, and it's basically all of the classes that you've had and all the training that you've had since you came to boot camp, just all crammed into one.
We try to keep everybody in line, try to keep everybody awake, try to keep everybody as less stressed as possible, try to keep everybody happy. And I think we did a good job. There's not much that I can say about Battle Station. It's just that it's very tiring. It's very stressful.
You got to rely on your shipmates next to you to make sure that you all got
all of
through
this
it efficiently.
Man.
It made me kind of think about my job and my role as far as the Navy goes. it really made me appreciate how important it is for every single member on that ship to know exactly what to do and where to go and how to get things done efficiently. That way you're not just looking for that one firefighter, that one DC man to come and save the day, so to say. So I really appreciated that part and that aspect of my training because everybody needs to know that.
Where's the other side? Hurry up!
Everybody is just really excited that we get to graduate tomorrow.
I need you to be done, all right?
And get to see our family and everything is done pretty much. That's the main thing. We're happy to be done with this. And I'm happy for all you guys are done with and everybody who finishes together.
It's not very often that somebody's gonna like fail battle stations. You have to try tremendously to fail battle stations, and like you will still pass, and they're gonna throw things your way that you haven't seen or done or even heard of all throughout boot camp. They literally just throw at you that night. So they hit you with curveballs and surprises to see how you react, and it's like stuff that you need to learn just right off the rip, like right out of the gate, right off the bat. So you're gonna be fighting long and hard all night long. There'll be times where you're bored. There'll be times where you're stressed out to the max. There'll be times where you don't know the answer and you need to make a split-second decision. And they try their best to simulate things like that. You saw just, I can't stress this enough when I say this, but what you just saw within like the last minute of them showing you stuff at battle stations, that is such a small glimpse into it. It's not even funny. But yeah, man, it's like I wish I could share with you guys, but it's like I can't. There's a whole lot that goes into it, and it'll change you for sure.
You'll hear people say boot camp is a filter, not a pump. We're supposed to evaluate these people and decide whether they're sailors or not. But I will refuse to lower the standard to help someone achieve the goal that, in my opinion, is one of the greatest things you can do, and that's become a sailor. So all the recruits that do make it through my divisions, I'll be proud of and feel like I'm really helping out the fleet.
Well, for the captain ceremony, I got the chills, got the goosebumps, and I kind of tear up a little bit, I'm not even gonna lie. It's emotional, you know. It's been a long 8 weeks. All the things that we've been through.
It was kind of emotional. It was nice finally being able to shake my RDC's hands and shake my fellow shipmates' hands and trade in that recruit ball cap and finally get that ball cap that's been sitting in my rack since the day we got here. So it feels like a sense of accomplishment, just that whole ceremony and switching over. It feels great. I thought coming into the Navy as someone who had already finished college and been on my own and worked on my own job that this experience wouldn't change me as much as it has, but I can see the difference in it. I can see the difference the way I talk to people. It gives you so much more respect for yourself and so much more respect for other people.
I don't even know if it will ever hit me. I feel like it's just a change in my life. You know, when you change, you don't really notice it, but other people do. Boot camp have made a product of myself that I want everybody to see. A personality that I never knew that I could have. And I'm really proud of myself. There is 1% of the United States that joins the military. And to be that 1% in the Navy is a sense of pride that you carry with you.
Our day-to-day job is a tough job. You have to be tough. That's what boot camp does. We create tough sailors so that ultimately our Navy is what the nation needs.
The challenge to come up here and do this job and to make civilians into sailors, it is the hardest job I've ever had, but it's the most rewarding job I've ever had. It's a feeling that you can't really explain to someone until they come up here, put the rope on, and graduate a division.
I'm really looking forward to not only what the Navy has for me, but what I can also give back to the Navy and to my country. I'm excited about being able to serve and say that I did serve, which wasn't necessarily at the top of my list when I walked into the recruiting station. Honestly, I was thinking more about, oh, I want to go to college or go back to college. I want the benefits. I want this, I want that. But after being here and after seeing how passionate that my RDCs were about being in the service and how much this means to them, it really made me redirect my attention for my reasoning of being here. I want to be here. I want to make my parents proud. I want to make my RDCs proud. So I just want to go out there and give my best. And at the end of the day, whether my time ends at 4 years or my time ends at 30 years, I want to say that my time that I served in the Navy, I gave everything I could have given, and that was it.
I finished Navy boot camp. I really finished Navy boot camp. Wow. I never thought I would have said that.
Yes, I am a United States sailor. It's kind of surreal, and I'm so proud of myself. I'm proud of the journey that I had to take to get here and all of the challenges and obstacles. It just makes this moment so much greater, knowing how far I had to come to be here.
I am a United States sailor now, and I feel completely different. I didn't come here a United States sailor, but I'm leaving a sailor now. And it's an amazing feeling, honestly.
I miss you a lot too.
That's where I'm at, Virginia. Oh, sorry, man. That's awesome. Let's make this a little bit more personal.
Well, you guys, that's it. So we finished making a Sailor series. I just want to say, like, when you guys go to boot camp, you're gonna have great times. You're gonna have times that suck. But more importantly, you're gonna create memories, whether they're good or bad. They're gonna stick with you for the rest of your life. And whether you choose to believe it or not, they will actually be some of the best memories of your life. Like, I got beat on like a daily basis for a good couple weeks. Like, I was the only one getting beat. Like, it sucked. But I look back on it and I'm just like, as bad as it was, I know it was tough love, and it made me a better person. And then every time we went and we practiced like drill for graduation and all that, and we would go and we would look at the empty bleachers, I would just picture and see my family there and smiling and waving, and I was just like, something to look forward to. It's just, you just gotta take it one day at a time. Boot camp is a filter, like he said. There's just so much I could say, but it'll be the time of your life. You'll never forget it, and you just gotta go there with an open mind and just be all you can be. They're there to help you get better, so you will get better. Everyone gets better, but yeah, it's a very, very rewarding feeling. Like, I look back and I see some of the memories and whatnot, and I'm just like, man, I can't believe I graduated like almost half a year ago. And before you know it, it'll be like I graduated 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I retired from the Navy 2 years ago. Like, it's just something to look forward to. It's really crazy. It'll change you for sure. So that's pretty much all I got. It's very, very rewarding, and you guys will have a blast. That's it for the video, you guys. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys liked the video, leave a like. Also, leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. I love talking to you guys. I talk to you guys pretty much all the time, nonstop. It's great. Can't get enough of it. I love it. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, do me a huge favor. Go check out some of the other awesome and helpful content I have out there for you guys for all of your boot camp, ACE school, or just military needs, or entertainment, just like these. I'm trying to do some more entertainment-filled videos, things like that. It'll be a great time. We had a last night we had a what do you call it? Live stream. We did a live stream last night. I'm professional, I swear. We did a live stream last night. There was like 50 y'all that tuned in. It was great. It was an awesome time. Live stream lasted like, oh my goodness, like 3 hours. It was great. I loved it. But yeah, also you guys can hit me up on my social. Add me on my Snapchat or my Instagram. The links to those are in the video description below, so make sure you guys go check those out. And that's pretty much all I got for y'all. I'll just see y'all in the next one. Peace.